y double dashed minus 10y dashed plus 9y equals 4x plus 3. And we've got these initial conditions here. So let's have a look at yh first of all then. So we've got y double dashed minus 10y dashed, as we said, plus 9y is equal to 0, giving rise to the associated auxiliary equation lambda squared minus 10 lambda plus 9. This should factorize, isn't it? 9 ones. 9 ones minus minus. So that tells us then that lambda is equal to 1 or 9. So that's case 1, real distinct roots. So case 1 gives then h is equal to a e to the one of the roots plus be to the other, which is 9x. There we go. So that's yh. Now we need to turn our attention to yp and try something as by way of substitution. So we've got 4x plus 3. So we need to try this. There's what we've got, and this is what we need to try in our choice. So try y equals ax plus b then. In that case, y dashed will equal a, and y double dashed will equal 0, won't it? So substitution now gives. So that's what we see what we get then. We've got y double dashed, which is 0, minus 10y dashed, minus 10 of these, plus 9y's, and y is ax plus b, equals 4x plus 3. So we can equate the coefficients, can't we? Now the x's, we can equate those. So here what have we got? We've got this term here, 9ax. That's the only x's we've got. So 9a lots of x will equal 4. So a is 4/9. And now let's look at the constants, or when x is 0, minus 10a. And then we've got plus 9b is equal to 3. So that tells us then that 9b is equal to 3 plus 10a. 10a is 4/9, so it's 10 times 4/9. This is 27/9. This is 40/9, so that's 67/9. And then we can divide by 9, can't we? So b equals then 67 over 81. 67 over 9. And then it's another 9. The 9 comes under. So 67 over 81. There we go, there's b. So we can write down the general solution now. So y equals yh plus yp. Here's yh. A e to the x plus b e to the 9x. And then plus yp. Here's yp here. Ax plus b. Lowercase a. A is 4/9. Plus b, which was 67 over 81. So while we've got y, we might as well get y dashed, put it alongside it. This will differentiate to a e to the x. The 9 comes down, 9b e to the 9x. The 4/9 x just differentiates to 4/9, and the constant goes to nothing. Now we've got our two initial conditions, 2 and 3 for y dashed and y. So y of 0 was equal to 3, and y dashed of 0 was equal to 2. This one then, when x is 0, y is 3, put it in here. So 3, x is 0, a times 1 is a, b times e to the 0 is plus b. X is 0, so that goes 67 over 81. So that tells us then that a plus b equals 3 minus 67 over 81. Let's just tap that in a calculator. So we want 3 minus 67 over 81 equals 176 over 81. So that's a plus b then, that's equation 1. Now we want the other initial condition, y dash 0 equals 2. So When x is 0, y dashed is 2. So 2 equals then, x is 0, e to the 0 is 1, so that's a. This is 9b e to the 0, isn't it? So that's 9b. And then we've got plus 4 ninths. So that tells us that a plus 9b is equal to, move the 4 ninths over, this is 18 ninths, take 4 ninths is 14 ninths. This is number 2. Now we can take them all away from each other. 2 take 1. And what do we get then? That take that is 8b. So that's good. Is equal to 14 ninths. 14 over 9. Take away 176 over 81. So b equals then 14 over 9 minus 176 over 81 all over 8. So we have to be a bit careful here. So let's go to our calculator then. 14 ninths. So let's put a bracket because it's a top number. 14 ninths, let's put it in as a fraction. 14 over 9 minus 176. Oops. Fraction 176 over 81. Close the bracket on top when we've got out of the fraction. Close the bracket. Divide by 8 equals minus 25 over 324. So there's b. Now we can get a easily. So a equals then, from here, 176 over 81. There it is there. And then move the b over to be minus b. And b is this, minus 25. So that makes that plus 25 over 324. So let's see what we get here in this one. So we've got 176 over 81. 176 divided by 81 plus 25 over 324. 25 over 324 equals 9 over 4. There we go. Just check that again because it looked quite good. 176 over 81 plus 25 over 324. Yeah, 9 over 4. So we can write down the final answer then. Y equals, and what was it? A, which is 9 over 4, e to the x, plus b, which is minus 25, over 324, e to the 9x, plus 4 ninths x, plus 67 over 81. And that's the particular solution.